I love the unique stories in sports and in human interests. I found this guy last year. He did a song for the Colts, and I reached out to him because I freaking loved it. He does them every week. The Colts are playing the Niners this week. I reached out to him again and said, you know what? I've got to get my man, Seth DeFlo Irskens on. Seth, thanks again for joining me. How you doing, man?
Doing pretty good. It's my pleasure. I'm excited to be here, rock and roll. I mean, I'm excited for this game because but 49ers were my dad's team growing up though. So yeah.
Wow. So there's a little battle in the Irskens house, huh?
You could say that a little bit though, spiritually, of course, though. But my dad passed away a long time ago. But I'm sure this is pretty awesome though.
That's great, man. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm sure he's looking down on you, really proud of what you've done, in your life. But right now you're just a social media. Your stuff just goes viral all the time. Let's get people up to date that don't know what you do. How did it start? You do a song before every single game as kind of a pre-game speech to the Colts fans. How did it start?
Well, back in 2020, when the whole thing started, though, basically, after a church service that happened, though, at my church, when I was running camera, when we were singing "This Is Our God," which was basically which that "This Is Our Colts" was based on, though, we sung after we sung the song, though, and we had a great service. The next day happened at work, though, and then when I was at work, I was thinking the song in my head. Then I fell asleep that night, and then I was thinking as I woke up, next day I was thinking, this is our Colts, this is our team. Light bulb moment. That's what all happened though.
That's incredible. So the song is really "This Is Our God," right?
Yep.
And so you go to church, you get this idea. Did you ever think that these videos like this, when you started doing them, you did them probably because you just loved the idea, but did you ever think they would blow up the way they did?
Back in 2023, I did not expect that to happen, but then the following year happened though, and then after I got back from California, I really blew up, and especially during the preseason, and then that's when my fame took off though, and then I won Fan of the Year. But I could never imagine this, and it honestly feels like a blessing from God above though, right there, man.
So you do a video every single week. Talk to me about how you come up with it. You're playing. It's obviously based on the team that you guys are playing. The Colts are playing that week. How do you come up with it? Each week because it's a different team.
Well, for this year in particular, though, my brother and I are the ones writing lyrics for this year's anthems. My brother, so basically, I'm the performer, Elton John, and Nate is the Bernie Taupin of the lyrics, though. So it's kind of cool, though. My brother's at work right now, so it kind of makes sense, though. But basically, we at the end of each month or the beginning of each month, at the end of each month, though, when we're in the middle of the month of or before the season begins, we write the lyrics for the following month for that game, and then we record it on that week, though, and then we have it shoot out and scheduled for release, though, for all the games that week, though, on that following Friday or Monday, though, if we're playing a Thursday night game, which hasn't happened yet, though, but we love that, though, eventually, though, but that's basically how it happened, though. Yeah.
So where does your Colts fandom come from? I see you're in the background, the Fan of the Year, which is absolutely just an incredible honor. But first, let's talk about where did the Colts fandom come from?
Colts fandom, like as in
how did you become such a big fan?
Well, definitely started back in 2003 when we were watching the good old Peyton Manning days, though. And I remember my kids from school, my friends from school. There you go. My friends from school. I'm talking about it, and they're still friends with me nowadays. And where we went through the ups and downs of the evolution and changes of the Colts stuff from Andrew Luck to this right now, and especially Daniel Jones and now Phillip Rivers, and it's been a wild ride, though. But we've been through the ups and downs, but they are like a band of brothers to us all, the Colts stuff, because they always have each other's backs, and they support each other all the way, though. that's what I like about this team.
Tell me about the being the fan of the year. How did that come about, and what does that mean to you? And what was it the NFL that named you the fan of the year?
It was kind of both the Colts and the NFL fan of the year, but I mean, NFL that made me fan of the year. But basically, I was nominated for NFL fan of the year though, but I didn't win that one. But I did win Colts fan of the year though for that year, so that was a huge honor. And the Colts fans nominated me for that, and especially it started with my brother starting that campaign before that season began, and yet here we are. That's how that happened.
I mean, there's so many people that are huge fans of the teams, and now with social media the way it is, there's people posting their basements with all their fandom and the whole bit. So to be named that shows you how much the Colts fans, really love you. So that's really awesome, man. I'm congratulations on that.
Thank you, brother. I mean, it's really been an honor.
All right, I gotta ask you, Phillip Rivers.
Yep.
Everyone around the league is going 40. What was your initial reaction when they said Phillip Rivers is going to be the quarterback for the Colts?
I think he could surpass Tom Brady in some ways, though. So I was super excited for that.
That's great.
He looked good in the Seattle Seahawks game, but I wish we could have won that game. But hey, I'm hoping for the best of our Phillip Rivers. See if he can get us in the playoff run for that, though, and give us a really good game for the 49ers and coming up this Monday, and let's have a fun game though on Monday Night Football.
So have you been to a game this year?
Have not been to a game this year though, but I did perform at the halftime show for the Colts and Packers game that went during the preseason this year, and the performance is live on YouTube though. So it was a pretty good time because I got to perform with the cheerleaders and the show choir. It was pretty cool. I even got my own dance break. It was a lot of fun, and thousands of people were cheering for me though. So that was amazing though.
That's great. Okay, before we get to the game and then we'll close things out. If I remember correctly, you said Dallas Clark was your favorite Colt of all time. Am I right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Because there's been a lot. You got Marvin Harrison and Peyton, obviously, and Andrew. What was it about Dallas that you love so much?
Oh, I mean, Dallas is definitely the inspiration, and honestly, the inspiration for Tyler Warren now. And I do love Tyler Warren, our best tight end right now, though, and I like that. But I definitely love how Dallas Clark was definitely the most memorable tight end, especially with how many catches he got and how much of a good singer he was, though. And at least that's what I've been told from my teachers back in middle school, though. But I just love his personality, and every time when he catches that touchdown, I always say this when I was a kid, though, my hero.
Awesome, man. Okay, most important question. It's a Monday night game. When does the video come out from The Flow that'll be on TikTok, IG, all your platforms? When does it come out this week, or does it come out Monday?
It comes out Friday at 12 o'clock.
Wow. All right. You hear that, everybody that's watching, everybody seeing? 12 o'clock at The Flow with Seth on TikTok, IG, Blue IYD Seth. Look for the videos. Hey, I'm getting back when the playoffs start. Remember, where's the Super Bowl this year?
San Francisco.
My hometown here. Let's go. So if the Colts get here, you and I are doing dinner for sure. You got to be here, and you got to sing a song. But I'm a little hesitant because we're going against each other this week, and hopefully we'll be going against each other on Super Bowl Sunday.
That'd be awesome, guys. I've always dreamed of having a Super Bowl between the 49ers and the Colts stuff. So, I mean, this could be the peak of it all. So we shall see, though.
Hey, I'm extremely proud of you. You're doing great stuff. Keep doing what you're doing. Let these videos, let everybody see what you're all about. And keep doing what you're doing. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you, Matt. Rock and roll, buddy. And remember, go Colts.
Oh, I definitely have to get a one before we go. I did this the last time. Let me get one go Colts, and then the big scream.
All right. This is our team. Go Colts.